recruitment ema nipa dodo na TB ho ete ho nsem ma ebi mutu ho na mon ko perform story ni ade na we na ye Honorable Sam George ede betu dwa one Dafiamapo omo ede betu dwa say a cut off point and as age maximum age ayede ama recruitment no and I say omo betimi akọ Ghana armed forces ni omo betimi abedi soldier wo Ghana man mu ha 25 years ne de enke so a entinka yemfa ebi enka ho emfa ema omo eto forms no say de be ya omo manyini ebi a 30 to 35 years between that's age span no omo de be say 10 years e de aka ho a omo hu ne say all these people no nka still na omo ahoden kakra wo mumu so ehunu kakra wo mumu a omo ebetimi e de abeboa Ghana Armed Forces no ama omo dwumadi etimi akonkan enti omo de betu dwa bebre ma yes a lot of people omo enso ede ebeto so ekeka bi ede boa Honorable Sam George ebi muso so baye ebeka bi editia Honorable Sam George ene Dafiamapo na yen here on our screens. This is from Honorable Samuel Nate George. Now the auditor George say I honestly believe it is time for our beloved nation to re-examine the maximum age for enlistment into our military services. There are people in their 30s who are physically fit and sound enough to serve their nation. We must not deny them this opportunity simply because of their age. Nice. First part, no person or chairs or no kasade or titum say Ghana as a nation or yen examine and as a yen review and as a yen shemubio age I expect is will be and sana wetimi apply for here so jamu kwan no yen share because 25 years a cut off point age points na e dey atone dey because you won't conform maybe 30 plus. They are still strong. Omadrimu da ho fine and betimi a serve or more nation. And also the to just say these there are precedents across the world. I believe an upper limit of 35 years would serve our young people better. Let's nurture their dreams and not kill it for God and a country. In a way, and Honorable Sam Nate George de ebetudwa ma Dafiamapo so be to just say yes. I mean what yes Sam George kano and so no prayer I was saying Ghana yen na yemfa endi juma. Now this is also from Reverend John Intim Fojo MP. And also someone or the ebetudwa to counter against what Sam George said what exactly he said or say Honorable Sam George and Honorable Dafiamapo's call for unqualified overage NDC foot soldiers into military is misconceived and misguided populist agenda. We will resist every attempt by the NDC to load the overage foot soldiers into the Ghana Armed Forces. So yes, we will resist every attempt by the NDC to load the overage foot soldiers into the Ghana Armed Forces. Ghana Armed Forces is not a dumping ground for overage NDC foot soldiers. Now, so I see Honorable Sam George and Honorable Dafiamapo or more call for unqualified overage NDC foot soldiers. Omo amudi NDC echi otimu said for the past 8 years no omo anan ko ma try so betimi akọ military ni mu ana say omo be soldier o my Ghana ha no omo anyamu kwan enti within 8 years no from Reverend John Intim Fojo age are catching up on them enti they are finding ways and means sanko fukuwe yebetimi ede omo aba Ghana Armed Forces nim ti ono pa de this is a misguided populist agenda. It is a misconceived and misguided populist agenda. And you know the who say who here be a to say Ombe try so ombe resist NDC or attempt be a omode overage foot soldiers ombe so omde omoba Ghana Armed Forces nimu enti we na omo ede to so Ghana Armed Forces is not a dumping ground for overage NDC foot soldiers. And also the to say NDC cabinet ministers and parliamentary leadership must be made to know that it is extremely backward and dangerous to force unqualified people into the military as a reward for party patronage. And as a hands over, so I said that NDC, cabinet ministers, and the parliamentary leadership, no, also muhunu say a very bad and a backward and dangerous say yɛde ɔmo qualify yɛde ɔmo bɛba Ghana army nim and as a military nim just to reward them for ɔmo adwumadi ɔmo di ɛde boa party no, and I said their patronage for the NDC party no, enti ɔmo de ɔmo mpene so ɛma NDC for enye saa adwuma no ndi saa adwuma no for unqualified person bia ɛma the military ni mu. And I say stop the undue interference in the creditable and professional recruitment process underway by the Ghana Armed Forces. They say omo hwa na omo njai omo interferences omo eba the credible recruitment process Ghana Armed Forces omo de egu akwan ma sisi omo de fanipa omo de omo shortlisting na wa qualify no omo de afaw no. And this is from the camp of the NPP, trying to let the NDC know, said that be any more time and I be breaking rules no the ama mo foot soldiers omo edi abro, so they are overaged. Yeba be more kwenya no mo era military nim. Now here we are, Roxanne Nelson Dafiamapo Esquire MP ono ne dia or the aba, because there were calls say there were some countries almost a cut-off points, because 35 years, ebi mu 30 years. Na odinchemu aba say omo but ye form within 35 years no. Why? And a work screen so and say I have had many calls from our party full soldiers regarding the army recruitment and maximum age of prospective applicants. They aren't happy. So I decided to look at some countries as their set standards in this matter. These are my findings. And in the findings, also when your calls say the party full soldiers don't want to also cry the beton and him say 25 years in a day. A better than answer to me and you mukwain now or the ababa to just say oh beyond 25 years no. Let's look at their criteria. And I said, then the moment to me funny bro up to the age of 25 years, more than 25 years up to 35 years. Now say one Benin minimum 21 years for voluntary enlistment and a maximum of 35 years. And see, voluntary enlistment. And na me pet said the Russia Ukraine war I can say Ukraine for a short fighters. And see back volunteer na akwa konto kwa bi no voluntary. And no, it doesn't come with any normal benefits are and ya enlist with a cut-off age points of 25 years, normal benefits, and yet the same thing and voluntary enlistments for no munya. And 21 years to 35 years for Benin and Numpono voluntary enlistments. Now Cote d'Ivoire and as Ivory Coast almost a minimum of 18 for both voluntary and compulsory service, maximum of 35 years. So that compulsory service, not to say be a national service, and it be a okwakoye. And no any timi koko drew 35 years. You Egypt almost 13, minimum of 18 and a maximum of 30 years. You Kenya almost 18, maximum varies by role, 26 years. General duty recruits and general service officer GSO. Cadets 30 years, specialist officers and tradesmen, women 39 years for chaplains, imams and others. And see, more special roles. Ebimo service, ebimo epam soja antade, ebimo se soja ni atade tia, amendments, ebimo mpabwa, some of them they are ebimo ye mpabwa ngasa the man soldiers. Some of them are for chaplaincy. And also so ebimo ye imam, ebimo also ye asofo a formal military no ebimo so ye tradesmen, specialist officers and tradesmen. And ebi wo ha ye was special duty the man ye soldier ko no maintain a formal above that age, and that is a year coming from Egypt. And we also have 26 years. And then we have Malawi 18 years, and then maximum varies by qualification level, 24 years for general recruits with a Malawi school certificates of education, MSCE, 28 years and above. So this is some of the countries or they above. We have UK and so we have Brazil, United States of America. It's the United States now here, a minimum of 17 years with a parental consent. Maximum varies by service branch. U.S. Army 35 years for enlisted personnel. The maximum for active duty. Army Reserves and Army National Guard was increased to 42 in 2015, although waivers may be required. So that is what we have. Canada also was 17 years. Any idea or more ede aba. Anyway, and a man for a brave ede or more comments about. So basically, the NDC call for a year 25 years. I be pajamako 35 years. No, there is a counter from a Reverend John in Tim Forjo from the camp of the NPP. I also had a chair said dabi. Yeah, penny and my mom from foot soldiers or many bro and no crown 35 years. No, a man for us abetiti omu age so I'm 42 for ne 47 for you now because oh you did 35, 34, 33. Omu na ba be remu bintia no and free a year. Reverend John in Tim Forjo ho ede ba na we na man for bebrede omo e comments aba nti ye comments ni bi under a honorable Samuel Nate George in the post ni so way is from area Wilfred Isaiah Kojo Kokonu or say but honorable, you are very close to the president and he's the commander in chief of the armed forces. It only takes one meeting with him for this issue to be addressed and amended to benefit the good people of Ghana. So when you also speak about the problem, the same problem can be solved through your influence. It becomes difficult for us to agree with you. We have entrusted this power to you because we believe in your leadership. We humbly plead with you, Honorable, please do something about it. Ghana is counting on you. It is the same way na yana dodona eka ho asem no. Minister ni ndi no social media. Some of these things, I had a meeting with the president, the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Say cut-off point of 25 years, and they cut 35 years so that it will benefit most Ghanaians. No, the Ghana for don't want to have a bomb at the amount. Now the betu just say, now you remana and fasobia and I say until home puya and I say the outcome no and favor Ghana for no and the Ghana for be ba no mabe bowechi. And some of the commodity in their course, said people wanted to talk to Honorable Sam George. Some of these things, I also try or backstage. We are the outcome now. They are between you. We're so free. Yes, some play and simple. Yes, I didn't pay here. And simple and what trying to say no. Also say exactly. Some 25 years old get tired climbing one flight of stairs, yet they are the ones qualified. Meanwhile, solid 33-year-olds are benched. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. No. Where's also the last part of the comments and not say, honorable to one among my name is social media post. One gasa bet me to one among amaye amanabuaye. Where's so free John Mark ample for also say at the end of the day, 33 years old, 33-year-olds are suddenly reborn to be 25 years to fulfill the same argument. They said an American. They got 35. I been 42 for maybe some more 35. 25 no. From John Mark Amperfor, also allegedly, also can say a man for be they are reborn to become 25 years, even though I'm more 33 and 34. So I know more about 25 years near for more soldier. Salahuddin Ibrahim. The nature of modern defense has evolved. Recent events like the drone and missile warfare seen between Iran and Israel prove that contemporary conflicts relies as much on mental acuity and technical expertise as on physical strength. In a national emergency, we would need to call upon all able-bodied citizens from 18 to 40 to prepare for this reality. It is logical to raise maximum age for military recruitment from 27 to 40. This ensures we can utilize the valuable skills and experience of a broader segment of our population. Yes, I'm for the submission eba dodona edi eba. And that is a ushemwa. Waiting good news for the Ghanaian populace, but NPP funds also said that be that since politics party. You can't use this to come and score political points. And so many dimensions on this particular story. And one side of the citizens, and on the other side of the opposition NPP party, and then the stand of the New Democratic Congress, the NDC, coming from Honorable Sam George and Daffy Makpo. The very last comment we can take. God bless the USA, 17 to 42 years. So Ghana, why 25 years? And also Michael Kwabla. Asilevi on also any updater or the and a commenter or the ebaye and so this is Pinaxtv